Hi, I'm Meg Summers from Mega Glow Yoga, and today we're going to go through a little Vinyasa sequence. Vinyasa being quite a fun modern style of yoga that gives a few more alternatives for different levels of strength and flexibility. And in the essence of yoga, I'm going to start by bringing the hands to the heart and allowing that heart space to spread over the whole of your body. Feel it from your toe tips to your fingertips, and from the tailbone up through to the crown of the head. And within this space, feeling the abundance that life offers. Taking a deep breath in. And out. And again, deep breath in. And out. One more deep breath. And out. Coming onto your hands and knees. Having the hands shoulder width apart, the knees hip width apart. And we'll start with some cat curls. As you inhale, gently draw the chest forward. As you exhale, tuck the chin in, tuck the tail. Breathing in, draw the chest forward, throat forward, chin up. And then draw the chin in. Tuck the tail under. Exhale. Inhale in your own time, gently lengthen the front of the body. A little pull down through the tailbone, pressing through the feet. As you exhale, once again pressing through the hands, feeling the tail draw down, the back lengthen in your own time. And from here we're going to tuck the tail, tuck the toes, and then sit the heels back toward the hips, walking the hands forward a little. Little tuck of the chin once again. The head is off the floor. Breathing into the lower back. Feel the breath come up through into the shoulders. A little pull of those armpits down toward the floor. Feel the breath. As you inhale, we'll roll it back up onto the hands and knees to come into a plank on the knees. Drawing the chest forward, broaden the chest, breath in. And then exhale, tuck the tail, tuck the chin in. Inhale, broaden the collarbones, lift the chest. Keep that tailbone pulling back toward the heels. And then we'll lower it down onto the belly. Pulling the tailbone back toward the heels so you feel your lower back lengthen, your belly firm. Breathing in, lift the upper back, lift the chest. Maybe lift the hands. And then bring the chin in. Press through the hands, lift it up and back. This time we'll come to a full downward facing dog. Hips high. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. Breathing through the nose if you can. As you exhale, firm the lower belly. As you inhale, let's roll it into plank. Breath in. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, roll it forward into plank. And again, we'll exhale, lower down. Maybe on the knees, lowering down. Lift the chest, breath in, tailbone pulls back toward the heels. If you want to keep going, tops of the feet, press, lift the chest, breath in. And bring the chin in. Take it back through to downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up into the air, three-legged dog. And as you inhale, draw the leg in, hold it there, and extend it back. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, roll it forward, plank, pull the knee in. And exhale, take it back. Bring the foot down, we'll change sides. Left leg up, pressing through the ball of the foot. Try and keep those shoulders level. Inhale, pull the knee in, roll it forward into plank. Exhale, take it back. Breath in, pull it in. Pressing into the hands, keep it contained, keep your strength active. Bring it in. Take it back. And then lower the foot down. To roll it forward into plank, breath in. Lowering down through chaturanga if you can, or lower those knees. Gonna lay it onto the floor. This time bringing the hands behind, we stretch the wrists. Lifting the upper back, lifting the chest. Feel the breath. And then we'll place the hands down. Either lift it straight up through plank or upward dog on the way. Through plank, downward facing dog. Let a long breath in. A full breath out. The end of the exhale, let's walk both feet up toward the hands. Lift the chest, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Bend the knees if you need to, coming all the way up. Reach the arms wide. And lower. Reach the arms wide, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Lift the chest, breath in. Ground the hands, step it back, plank. Straight to downward dog or lower down through a vinyasa, maybe chaturanga, or straight to the floor. Upward dog options to downward dog. Lifting the right leg up. As you inhale, pull it in. Step it up. Windmilling the arms up, we're going to bring that left arm up and over to come up into our side warrior. Lengthening from fingertip to fingertip. Allowing the shoulders to draw down away from the ears. The tailbone drawing down. Feel the breath. And then we'll take it down into the side angle pose. So maybe you rest high on the forearm, the elbow. Those of you who can, take the hand to the floor. Use a block if you have one available. Feeling the length through the top side of the body. Exhale, gently firm the lower belly. And then we'll inhale, come back up. Let's take it back into peaceful warrior. So as you lunge, bring the left hand down the leg. Right arm lifts up and over. And this upper arm, shoulder rolls in as you lift and lengthen through that right side. You can either look down to the side or up. Just make sure your neck is always comfortable, always free to move. And then we'll come back up. Let's take it back down through to our plank. You could take it straight to downward dog, or if you felt to do a little more energetic practicing, well then we'll lower it. Optional lift, half or full. And take it back to downward dog. Long breath in. Full breath out. And again, we'll walk or hop both feet up toward the hands. Lift the chest, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Let's come all the way up. Reach the arms wide, bend the knees if you need to. Make sure there's no stress in your back. And lower the arms. Always forward bends are felt in the legs, never in the back. Breath in. Raise the arms. Forward fold. Bend the knees if you need. Lift. Breath in. Ground the hands. Step or jump back. Plank. Straight to downward dog. Or roll it forward into plank. Breath in. Optional. Chaturanga or to the floor. Upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Long breath in. Full breath out. We're changing sides now. So lifting the left leg up. As you inhale, pull it in, step it up. Lower the right heel and windmill the arms up and over to come into your side warrior pose. Once again, releasing the tail down, shoulders down, but lengthening gently up through the spine. Gazing along the middle finger of that left hand if comfortable for your neck. But if that's not comfortable, just look to where you need today. Let's lower it down into the side angle pose. So rest on forearm or block or floor. And lengthening through the top side of the body. We want to create a little side bending action for the spine here. So as you gently pull the left armpit toward the hip, right shoulder rolls in and lifts up toward the ear. So you're really lengthening through the top side of the body. A beautiful side stretch for the spine. And then we'll lower the hand, come back up. Let's take it back into our peaceful warrior. So right hand down right leg, left arm lifting up. So as the right armpit pulls toward the hip, the left armpit rolls closer to the face and away from the hip. Feel the breath. Allowing it to be organic. Feel the fluidity in your body. If you can't feel the connections, back it off. Make sure that you can feel the flow of energy. Let's come back and take it back through the lunge. Stepping back. Straight to downward dog option or vinyasa to push up. To up dog. To the floor if you need. To down dog. A little play with it now and lift the right leg up. Breath in. And we'll see about taking the right heel across towards that left side. As best you can, you keep the stability in the shoulders. A little bend in the elbows, maybe just pushing into those hands. Keep it contained. And from here, those of you who like to do a little more, turning the left heel out. Right foot to floor. And gently arching the spine. And then we'll come back. Straight to down dog. Or optional vinyasa. Breath in. Lower. Breath out. Less or more, just depending what's right for your body. Other side. Left leg up. Left heel to right. So you're opening up through the hip. Little bend in the elbows, pressing through the palms, contain those shoulders. And those of you who'd like to do more, right heel to right, left foot to floor, gently arching the spine. Feel the breath, pulling the feet, the hand down into the floor. And then bring it center. Maybe straight to downward dog or vinyasa if you choose. Let's bring it to sitting onto the knees. Sit the heels back, hips to heels, forehead to floor. So breathe in, feel the breath come into the lower back, into the chest. As you exhale, gently let the breath just push out without you doing it. So it just comes out on its own. Coming up onto hands and knees. Going to come to sitting. And from here, taking both the legs wide, Upavishta Konasana. If you feel quite stiff in the lower back in this one, like there's a rounding there, then bring the hands back and gently see if you can release those hips by pushing the hands forward. If you've got forward tilt in the pelvis, you might bring the hands out in front. Those of you who can go deeper could take the hands out the legs and forward fold here. And we'll inhale, come back up. Bringing the right foot in, squaring off towards the left leg. Breath in, forward fold, breath out. Only go as far as you can still feel that there's a balance between the spine wanting to round and the chest wanting to lift. So find a balance between those two directions. Breathe into it. We'll inhale, lift, and change sides. Squaring off this time toward the right leg as you inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Just going to that place where you can still breathe. The face is soft. You can easily move the head so you're not tense. Breathing into it. Feeling that flow of energy, that connection between breath and body, between breath and mind. And coming up. Let's take the legs wide. Coming into side position here. So bringing the left hand to left leg. You can either reach right arm behind the back or lift the arm up and over. Either look down to the side or up. Chin tucks in slightly and then you breathe up the side, body lengthen. And coming up, changing sides. Either arm behind the back gently or lifting up and over. And remembering there's no destination, Bending less or more depending what feels right for your body today. No need to push. You'll notice one side is more supple than the other. That's always the way. The body is such an amazing unit that does so much, and so it has particular ways that it moves and it's used to doing things. So we're balancing that out in the yoga a bit, finding the symmetry a little more. And then we'll come up. Let's take the legs wide one more time. Forward fold. Less or more, so if you need to, sit up straight with the hands behind if you can. Hands forward or out to the legs, unsupported. Feel your breath. Pulling the heels down into the floor. Toes turned up, knees turned up. At the end of the exhale, we'll come back. It's coming back, legs together. And take it into a forward bend. Inhale, we lift the chest. Lift the gaze up between the eyebrows. And exhale, forward fold. Pressing through the balls of the foot into the heels. You've got the option to press more through the balls of the feet if you need less intensity in the stretch. More intensity, you push into the heels. Keep that space. Allow the mind to follow the body to follow the breath. We'll inhale, lift the chest. Laying down onto the back. Bending up the knees with the feet hip width apart. Bringing those feet in toward the bum here. Maybe you can reach them, not forcing that. Let's press the lower back gently into the floor. Press the palms into the floor. As you inhale, lift the tail, lift the hips. Reach the arms up and over. And then exhale, come back down. Once again, lift the tail. Breath in, lift the hips, reach the arms up and over. And exhale, come back down. And from here, we'll lift the hips, breath in. Bring the hands up and over, stay. Or those of you who'd like to, slide the fingers in, press through the palm. Lifting it up into a back bend. Pressing through the hands, pressing through the feet. Trying to keep those feet parallel. Shoulders rolling toward one another. And then we'll slowly come down. Drawing the knees into the chest. And from here, straightening the left leg or putting it on the floor. So just depending on your lower back, but if you can, straighten it. Let's see about bringing that right knee across to the left. Right hand to hip, gently pushing down toward your left foot, pushing that right hip down as you bring the hip across. Option to look to right here also. And then we'll bring it back center. Other side, so either knee bent, if you need, or straighten it. You're going to see about bringing the left knee across this time. Maybe hand to hip. Pushing down, so you're releasing that left hip toward the right foot. And maybe looking across toward the left if it's comfortable for the neck, but always check the position of your head, that you're not jamming it at all into an unlikely position. Breathing steady. And then we'll come back up. Draw both knees into the chest. And then from here, tucking the chin in. Coming to sitting. Sitting in a cross-legged position. Going to practice some Nadi Shodhana, meaning alternate nostril breathing. So we bring the thumb and index finger up of the right hand. Alternate nostril breathing helps to calm the mind. Breathing in through both nostrils and breathing out through the left nostril. Blocking the left, breathing in through the right. And blocking the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through left. Blocking left. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. At the height of each inhalation, changing sides in your own time. The next time you breathe out through the left nostril, release, and then inhale through both. If you're comfortable, you can stay seated. If you'd like to, you can lay down onto your back. Allow the upper back to flatten against the floor. Allow the feet to turn out, the legs to relax. Backs of the hands preferably on the floor, but lay how's most comfortable for you. Feeling the breath coming in through the nose, into the belly. Let in a few deeper than normal breaths. With each exhalation, allow your awareness to sink a little deeper. With each exhalation, let your body sink a little more down into the floor. With each exhalation, letting go a little more. Allowing the front of your body to become light. Soften your face, your forehead, your cheeks, your teeth apart slightly. And becoming aware of the heart space. From the toe tips to the fingertips. From the tailbone to the crown of the head. Allow your awareness to sink down inside. Let go. Relax. Slowly bringing your awareness back. Wriggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, bending up the knees and rolling over onto your side. Stay there for a moment. And coming up to sitting. And if you'd like to, bring the hands to the heart once again. This time, palms together. And a peace gesture, bringing the hands to the forehead, to the lips, and to the heart. Shining our light through what we think, what we say, and what we do.